Hi, Rose. I just rang the doorbell, but nobody answered. Are you home?
Oh, hi Amanda. I'm so sorry, I'm actually in a meeting right now and had my headphones on. I didn't hear the doorbell. What brings you here?
Well, Mark invited me to come and stay with you all for a while. He thought it would be a nice surprise. Didn't he tell you that?
Oh, wow. That's unexpected. I didn't know he had planned for you to visit. I'm sorry for not being available at the door. I had no idea.
No need to apologize, dear. I understand. It was supposed to be a surprise, after all. Is this a bad time for me to be here?
It's a bit unexpected, but don't worry, Amanda. I'm glad to see you. I just need some time to wrap up the meeting. I had no clue Mark had invited you. How did this all come about?
Mark wanted us to spend some quality time together as a family, so he invited me over. I hope it's not causing too much inconvenience.
I appreciate the sentiment, Amanda. It's just that I'm in the middle of a crucial meeting. I'll try to finish up as soon as possible. Can you wait for a little while?
No problem, Rose. I'll be here whenever you're ready. Take your time and we'll make the most of it.
I just got a message from my mom. She said she went to our place, but no one was there. Rose, why didn't you open the door to let Mom come in? She had to wait outside.
Mark, I'm really sorry. I was in the middle of a meeting and had my headphones on. I didn't hear the doorbell. I didn't mean to make her wait outside.
It's frustrating, Rose. You're always home, and it's your responsibility as a wife to take care of these things. You should have been available to let her in.
Mark, I told you before not to talk to me like that. I was at home working. It's unfair to expect me to be available 24/7 just because I work from home. I have my own responsibilities and commitments, just like you do. I can't drop everything at a moment's notice.
But taking care of our family and the house is your role as a wife, Rose. You should prioritize that above everything else.
Being a wife doesn't mean I have to sacrifice my career or personal obligations. We're partners, Mark. We should share the responsibilities and support each other. It's not solely my responsibility to handle everything at home.
I just thought you would prioritize our family over work, Rose. It feels like you're always absorbed in your own things.
Mark, I have to express my frustration and discomfort about Mom's unexpected visit. It's not fair that you didn't let me know in advance. I feel uncomfortable with this situation.
Oh, that was the reason why you didn't open the door and let my mom wait outside? I can't believe you're making such a big deal out of this, Rose. I wanted Mom to stay with us for a long term. I thought you would appreciate having her around more often.
You can't just make decisions like this without considering my feelings or discussing it with me first. It's not the kind of thing that you can just decide by yourself. We're a married couple. We should be making decisions like this. It's disrespectful and unfair.
You're overreacting, Rose. I thought you would be happy to have more family time. There's no need for me to discuss this with you at all. My mom is going to be moving in with us regardless of your opinion.
Of course you need to check with me first. Your mom moving in with us is going to be a huge change for all of us. I really don't like it when you make important decisions like this without me. Could you please just tell me everything that's happening? Have you really thought this decision through at all?
Of course, I thought about it. I really need you to be quiet and start coming downstairs right now to open the door and help her with the belongings. She is waiting outside. You're my wife, you should be helping me out with these kinds of things.
Don't you forget that I'm in a meeting right now? I am the one who needs you to be quiet. I also told you that I was going home to my parents' house today. I will help you out when I finish this meeting. But then, I will go to my parents' house for a few days.
You better come down right this moment. I never heard about you going to visit your parents. Stop making up lies like that.
I definitely told you about this. I can't even be bothered to argue with you anymore. How many times do you plan on repeating this? I'm starting to get tired of you.
You don't need to entertain my mom with a banquet or anything, just be polite and say hi. My mother just wants to get closer to you.
I said I can't do that. I have a tight schedule and tons of work to deal with. I may be at home, but it doesn't mean I have a very flexible timetable.
I think you're exaggerating way too much. How hard can it be? Just give them some coffee and snacks, have a little chit-chat, and let them go well. You're my wife, you need to listen to all orders.
I'm really getting tired of this. I don't think I deserve this treatment. You are a difficult person to have a conversation with.
That's it! I've had enough of talking to you. Do whatever you want. I'm so mad at you. Stay at your parents' house until you're ready to apologize to me.
Why should I apologize to you? I didn't do anything wrong at all. You should be the one apologizing to me.
Actually, I don't even want to see your face for a while. You can come back once you're ready to admit that.
Hello, Mark. Is Rose not going to be coming home tonight?
I'm really sorry, Mom. I forgot to tell you about it. Rose isn't going to be coming home today. She decided to go to her parents' house for a few days.
I see, that's a little unfortunate. Did she not like me coming to stay with you all?
Mom, we actually got into an argument earlier. She's a terrible person to have as a wife. I really don't know what to do about her.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just wanted to spend some time with you all. What were you guys even arguing about? You didn't tell her that I was going to be moving in, right?
She was in a meeting, and I didn't inform her about your visit beforehand. She felt uncomfortable and surprised. I know, Mom, but sometimes Rose can be a bit sensitive about unexpected things. She values communication and planning. Wait. Why do you know what we were arguing about?
I'm guessing she decided to go to her parents' house because she didn't want me moving in. I know that you guys haven't been getting along that well recently. It's essential to understand and respect her feelings, Mark. I know you didn't intend for this to happen, but it's crucial to communicate openly with your wife.
Actually, I didn't do anything wrong. She always gets angry and just storms off like that.
So that means that Rose never agreed with you about me moving in then?
Well, kind of.
It's okay, Mark. We all make mistakes. But what's important now is to talk to Rose and apologize for not considering her feelings. This is a pretty big decision for all of us involved. I only agreed to move in for 3 days just to see how things would be like. Why are we in a situation like this?
I know, Mom, but sometimes Rose can be a bit sensitive about unexpected things. She values communication and planning. I'm really sorry, Mom. I didn't think it would end up like this either. I still think that you need to listen to my side of the story.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be taking sides in this. Show her that you understand and want to be more supportive.
I think it's impossible for me to solve this by myself. I want you to talk to her instead of me. I'm also very close to my limits with her. I'm really mad at her as well. She doesn't even do most of the housework. I end up having to do most of the housework by myself. I'm always very tired from work, but I still have to do the housework when I get back.
I'll help you with these household chores. But, is that really true? The house seems to be very clean and organized.
What do you mean by that, Mom?
Well, you never did any of the housework before you moved out of my house. Your place always seems to be very clean every time I visit. I had assumed that Rose was doing the housework. There's no way you could clean the house so thoroughly.
Well, you are wrong about that. The house is clean thanks to me. I struggle to do the housework at the beginning, but I'm a quick cleaner. My wife is home working, but she always makes excuses that she is busy. She left everything to me. The house is organized and cleaned because of me. It has nothing to do with Rose at all.
I'm still not sure if I really believe that. One of the reasons I decided to move in for a few days was to monitor the two of you. You need to go and make things right with her and ask her to come home.
Okay, fine. I'll try to do that then.
Are you coming home soon? Do you need a dinner today?
Yes, Mom. I'm on my way. Can't wait to eat the food that you make.
I'll start to prepare some dinner then. I'll ask Rose for her permission to use the kitchen.
Why would you do that? There is no need to get permission from her for something like that. You can just use the kitchen how you like.
Most people aren't going to like having their kitchen used without permission. I don't want to be rude to Rose at all.
Okay, fine. There's no need for you to be so angry about it. I'm sure she won't mind you using the kitchen at all.
Hi Rose, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to ask for your permission to use the kitchen when you're not home. I don't want to intrude or cause any inconvenience.
Hi, Amanda. Thanks for checking in. Of course, you're welcome to use the kitchen anytime. It's not a problem at all. Feel free to make yourself at home. I made a note of how to use a stove and where I organized kitchen stuff. Just in case you need instruction.
Thank you, dear. I just want to make sure I'm respectful of your space. Now, I also wanted to talk about the argument you had with Mark. I hope you don't mind sharing your side with me.
It's okay, Amanda. I appreciate your concern. Please understand that the argument is not about your visit. The argument was about feeling overwhelmed with everything. I have a full-time job at home, and when I finish, I'm still expected to handle all the household chores and take care of our son. It's becoming exhausting.
I can understand how that would be overwhelming, Rose. It's essential for both partners to share responsibilities. Have you talked to Mark about this and how it's affecting you?
I've tried talking to him, but he always seems to have other priorities. He comes home late from work and expects me to take care of everything. It's getting harder for me to manage everything alone.
It's crucial for Mark to understand how you're feeling and support you. A partnership means working together to find a balance that works for both of you. Maybe you can have a calm and honest conversation with him about this when you're both ready.
You're right, Amanda. I need to communicate my feelings more effectively. I just want him to understand and help me out more at home.
It's completely valid to want that support, Rose. Partners should lean on each other during challenging times. Let him know how much it would mean to you if he could be more involved in household chores and taking care of your son.
I will, Amanda. Thank you for listening and understanding. It's good to have you to talk to about this.
You're welcome, dear. I'm here to support you. Remember, communication is key to a strong relationship. Take care of yourself, and I hope you and Mark can work through this together.
Thank you, Amanda. I'll talk to him when the time is right. Take care too, and enjoy your time at our place.
Mark, I think I'm going to head back home soon. I'm worried about your dad as well. I don't want to leave him alone for too much longer. I've spent enough time with you for now.
Wait, Mom! You can't go back yet! Rose is still angry with me. She won't even reply to my text messages. Could you help me out?
Do I really have to help you with this? You're not a child anymore. I really hope that you could solve this by yourself. Do you want me to talk to Rose? Then I guess I can warn her about her bad attitude and lifestyle as well?
Her bad attitude? What do you mean by that, Mom?
You're the one that always tells me about how badly you get treated by her. You say that she doesn't do any of the housework and forces you to do it all. Didn't you also say that she gets really angry even at the smallest of things? I think I should warn her about all this. You feel uncomfortable when she does these things to you, right?
Hold on a minute. Are you planning to talk to her about this directly?
You asked me for help. I'm just going to have a discussion with her so that she understands how you feel about all this. She might try to change her attitude. You said that she won't even reply to your text messages right now. I think I'm just going to have to tell her your feelings and opinions about her. Then you guys can take some time to think about each other.
I think I can figure out how to fix this myself.
Why are you saying that all of a sudden? You were begging me for help until a few minutes ago. I thought that you needed me to fix the situation.
Actually, I thought about it again. There's no need for you to do that right now. Honestly, I think it would be best if you could just stay for a long time. That would make me feel at ease.
There's no way I would want to do that. I already have my own house to live in. I also can't leave your dad all by himself. Me and your dad already told you that you needed to become more independent. You can't keep on relying on us forever.
Why do you have to say it like that? I was only making a suggestion.
Why do you even want to live with us again so badly? You have a wife in your own place to live. I thought that you had managed to become independent. Hold on a second. Is there any chance that everything you've been telling me has been a lie?
Of course not. I would never lie to you. I'm your son after all. I really don't want you to go home yet. At least, could you please stay here for one more night?
Okay, fine. I guess I can stay here for one more night. I am definitely going to go home tomorrow.
Thanks, Mom. I'm really grateful that you can stay here for one more day. It's really helpful when you can do all the housework. Rose, when in the world are you planning to come back home? I think it's been long enough now. You've had plenty of time to think about how wrong you were. Would you please just come back and apologize to me? I'm ready to forgive you. My mom is getting worried about you. She won't stop asking me about you. Just hurry up and come back home. I am not going to wait around much longer. You're meant to be my housewife.
I'm not planning to come home to you, piece of trash.
Wait! What did you just say? Did you seriously just call me that? You do not have the right to ignore me like this. I'm going to force you to do all the housework as soon as you get back home. You better come home soon.
Did you just ask who I think I am? I'm your precious wife. You need to respect me more.
Stop messing around and start listening to me.
I'm not messing around at all. I am completely serious about everything that I said. I'm not really in the mood to go back and live with you at all. It was ridiculous that you asked me to come home because you need me to do housework. You leave everything to me. I'm working a full-time job at home doesn't mean that I have time to handle every housework. I can't remember the last time you offered to help with anything from preparing to cleaning up after.
Oh, come on! I think I deserve a good rest on the weekend since I go out and make money for us.
What about me? You think I don't make money? Don't you think I deserve some rest on the weekends, too?
Well, yeah. But you're the wife, it's part of the job. A wife needs to meet the requirements of her husband's family, right? It's kind of sad, but you're basically like a servant to our family. That's the whole deal of marriage, right?
I can't believe you just said that. I'm tired of living with a pathetic guy like you.
Well, think about it. Basically, when a woman marries into a man's household, they have to take care of the family, right?
Wow, I never knew your head was stuck a century back. Now everything makes sense. You invited your mom to come to our family just because you want her to do the housework as well.
Now you're looking down on me. What is wrong with you?
You know what? Your mom knew everything. She talked to me, tried to convince me to have a conversation with you, and hope we can understand each other.
Wait! You talked to my mom?
She read all messages between us. She is really upset now. She would not live together with you or any of her other children. She still cares about her children and children-in-law. It's just that she wants to give them awesome freedom so that they can be independent. She was really worried about me and took care of me, even though we only meet every so often.
Of course she's going to take care of you. She's the nicest mom in the world. But it's gone too far. How could you show these messages to her?
Your mom is saying that the way you've been treating me is the same way your grandmother treated her.
I really don't think I did anything wrong. I did what I had to do as a husband.
Then you must have a terrible understanding of what it takes to be a good husband. I deserve better than you. I want to divorce.
You cannot just leave me like that.
I'm no longer going to be your wife. I've already made this decision and it's final. I'm going to send you the divorce papers.
Hey, Mabel. Tomorrow is my wedding ceremony, future sister-in-law. Are you ready to go?
Obviously, I am. Leon said he had been expecting it.
Really? I can guess this too. LOL, thanks. Of course, you're excited about it. You see, unlike you and your spouse, my wife and I are prosperous and successful. Furthermore, a 5-star resort will host the event. The majority of the visitors will be wealthy elites who come for the money. You guys would never had the chance to meet these folks if it weren't for my wedding.
In my opinion, it's not like that.
Just admit it honestly. You and your spouse are underprivileged, and you'll never achieve success like we have. Leon and you both never even attended college, so you have no chance to improve your life.
That's not very polite of you to say, is what I'm saying. Because he had no other options, your brother did not attend college. He was forced to care for your father because he was ill. Right after high school, he made the decision to help the family. Did he not even cover a portion of your college expenses? I can't believe you would speak negatively about him.
Ha! Why are you so angry with me? I didn't request that he cover my tuition. I don't owe him anything because he did it without my request.
Even if you don't have to, you should nevertheless express your gratitude to him.
Ha! I could care less. He ought to be the one saying thanks. LOL.
Why should he thank you, exactly?
He works as a blue-collar factory worker, but I am a white-collar elite at a large corporation. I also think I look better than him, LOL. He is so disgusting that I am so pleased I don't resemble him. He has the ideal younger brother, so he should be happy about that. You guys look good wearing it. That being the case, you folks ought to thank me, LOL.
What in the world? David, I know you attended a reputable university, but that doesn't imply it represents a measure of a person's worth.
Ha! You don't have to teach me how to value people, LOL. It does, of course. Knowledge is everything. Everyone should be praising me since I am exceptional.
Although you may be intelligent, I believe you also need to concentrate on your interpersonal skills.
Why must you be so rude? I wonder. In contrast to my brother, at least I have something to brag about. I will allow you to boast about me since I feel horrible for you folks.
Neither Leon nor I will extol anybody or anything. I'm aware that nobody in my immediate vicinity would want to hear it. You should act like an adult since we are all mature people.
You all are so monotonous. All of you unfortunate individuals, who don't even have the chance to brag about anything, make me feel bad.
We don't deserve to feel sorry for ourselves, and I don't even want the chance to boast.
Why do you strive to come out as so tough? LOL, well, I couldn't care less. Anyway, I'm getting married. Do you have the means to provide us with the wedding present money? Since it's my wedding, I hope there will be a large crowd. I'll throw you out of my party if it's a tiny sum of money.
Leon and I are preparing to bring a total of $2,000 for the wedding gift money.
Ha! Hold on, please. Mabel, are you having a dream right now?
No. For wedding present money, I believe $1,000 is more than enough. I also brought $1,000 to my older sister's wedding the previous year. Our father, whom I also verified with, confirmed that it is a sufficient sum.
Ha! Wait! What? Are you serious, right this second? I don't want to welcome the impoverished because of this. I have told you how pricey my wedding will be. Since the event will be held at a 5-star resort, the meals served there will be excellent. And you're just taking $2,000 with you? Obviously insufficient, huh?
How much would be sufficient, then?
You should solve the problem on your own. I despise anyone who never attended college for this reason. At the very least, you should know to add another zero.
What do you mean by $20,000? Do you feel that is excessive?
No, that's a reasonable cost for the wedding I want. Giant. I also find it unworthy of my value.
I've never heard of somebody requesting $20,000.
Undoubtedly, you don't have it since all of your pals are poor. $2,000 would be a reasonable sum for wedding expenses for you impoverished folks. For the elites like me, though, $20,000 is the required minimum. Isn't it polite to offer that much because it is my special day? Sincerely, I believe I should have requested more. Only $20,000 is nothing. I'll forgive you for that amount, though, because I know how impoverished you folks are. I know you never get the chance to see someone as special as me so close, so this wedding is a chance to open your eyes wide. With $20,000 is too great for you.
That is really excessive. You should reevaluate yourself. $20,000 is not worth it because you don't value a huge amount of money.
Whatever happens, simply remember to bring it. In any case, I won't allow you to attend the ceremony. We anticipate some well-known individuals to visit tomorrow.
Oh, a visitor?
The father of the bride is a well-known art trader. He is extremely wealthy and has numerous celebrity connections. We're also anticipating a renowned artist tomorrow who keeps his name a secret.
I see.
Aren't you awestruck? Ha ha! Naturally, they will attend because it is my wedding.
To be quite honest, I'm neither shocked nor impressed. Nothing about you should impress them. Instead, it is your bride's father who is extending the invitation.
Because your hubby is such a loser, you don't get it. LOL. My father was probably ashamed to attend your wedding. My situation is unique in that we may invite other elites to our wedding.
All okay, anything.
It's how society functions. You should be grateful that I invited you guys in the first place. $20,000 is a lot if you look at it that way.
I still believe that a wedding present of $20,000 is excessive. Does everybody else earn that much money?
No doubt. They are all incredibly significant members of society. The wealthy elites are all kind and eager to pay for an elaborate wedding. I find it hard to believe that you and my brother are attempting to get away with being so stingy. What a disgrace you people are to our family. I dislike interacting meaningfully with impoverished people because of this.
You are such a jerk. I'm pleased for you, and my husband and I want to attend your wedding. Therefore, if everyone else is paying the same amount, we will bring the money.
Did I really need to explain anything to you, you guys? Leon, my brother, is so foolish, I can't believe it.
Hey, David, there is something I've been meaning to express for a while. You can talk about me all you want, but refrain from disparaging Leon in my presence. His honest joy about your marriage is contagious. You talking that way about my spouse is intolerable to me.
Wow, you're protecting that loser now, lol. What a perfect fit you losers are! An in-love pair!
Leon is a kind and compassionate individual. He cares deeply about you and always prioritizes his family. He made a sincere effort to take excellent care of you because you were his only sibling.
I didn't ask for any of it, as I have stated. He's very naive. He's simply a loser who didn't finish high school, I guess. I simply ordered you to shut up and quit talking about him. I'll pay attention to you if you guys provide the money tomorrow. Don't wear something inexpensive at the event, either. It would be really embarrassing if the rest of the world learned how impoverished you people are.
I guess whatsoever.
My finest day ever is going to be tomorrow. I'm too busy to text helpless individuals like you. I need to go to bed right away. Mabel, don't forget to bring the cash tomorrow. Don't being late.
Hello, David. Where are you right now? You're in the waiting area, right?
Sure, I am. Why are you asking this question to me? Oh, are you attempting to offer me the present money for the wedding?
Yes, I did bring the cash as a gift for you.
Oh, really? Do you truly have $20,000 with you?
And I did. After receiving your SMS last night, I discussed it with Leon, and he said that because it was your special day, he had no qualms with taking out the cash. What an awesome brother you have.
What? Is that true? Ha ha! I had no idea he genuinely had so much money. I sincerely hope you guys didn't rob someone or borrow the cash.
Obviously not. From our bank account, that is. This morning, we went to the bank to withdraw it.
Oh, wow, thanks, lol. Are you people attempting to save every dime and leading a monotonous, frugal life? LOL.
You are so disrespectful. It's unbelievable that you are Leon's older sibling. I've already stated that I'm quite different from my younger brother.
Our IQ and beauty are totally unrelated, lol.
I know what you mean, but keep in mind your own characteristics as well.
Anyway, did you actually bring the $20,000? Deliver it to the waiting area.
I have a question I'd want to ask you before I bring it over. I registered for the event when I walked to the front desk. There isn't a table for us, they told me. What's going on? Is this an error of some sort?
Just bring me your money before you do it.
Please respond to my query.
FO. You really bother me. You and my brother were never seated at a table for today's ceremony. I started to doubt myself. You people, however, are only second-class citizens. Leon and you wouldn't blend in with the crowd at this time. You would undoubtedly feel horrible if you took part today. There isn't a table for you guys since, as I previously mentioned, every other guest is a member of the social elite.
That's bad, but don't worry, we're leaving right now.
Thank you very much, lol. I kept you folks from having a bad day today. Bring me money and then leave for home.
You just want to take our money and eject us from this location, is that right?
Whether or not you attend the event is irrelevant. You folks still owe me the wedding present money as my big brother and sister-in-law.
I'm sorry to bring this up right now, but nonetheless, when Leon and I got married 2 years ago. David, I don't recall receiving any wedding gifts from you.
I'm younger than Leon. What are you talking about?
Still, you are Leon's younger brother.
Isn't it traditional to honor your brother on his special day?
It doesn't function like that. The older brother is expected to look out for the younger sibling. I am the younger one, thus you guys don't owe me any money for wedding gifts. What? That's not required to make sense.
Leon also said to me that he didn't need any gifts for his wedding, so it doesn't have to make sense to you, Mabel. I thus gave him nothing at all.
Can't you see that he said that out of the kindness of his heart?
Mabel, don't attempt to lecture me. Anyway, Leon and you won't have a table. That's it. I don't have time for this because the ceremony is just about to begin. You guys are embarrassed of our family, and I don't want any of my other visitors to see you.
Therefore, you didn't want us to arrive in the first place.
Yes, you did understand it at last, lol.
Then we wouldn't have wasted our time driving all the way here if you had simply told me that last night when you texted me.
Oh, well, I'm delighted you came nonetheless because you have the cash now.
So you didn't want to remain for the ceremony, you simply wanted us to give you the money?
Naturally, I've been contacting Leon for the wedding present money the entire time. How can he get so busy when he is only a factory worker in a blue-collar job? Haha. I told you all to come today since I knew he wouldn't see me before the wedding. I wouldn't have had to bring you here today if he had just given me the money sooner. He kept me waiting for so long that I had to increase the cost of the wedding present. Because he is the older brother, he owes me money.
What the heck is that? Leon is currently in disbelief after learning that we were never wanted at the event. How could you treat your own brother with such disrespect?
Do you believe that I should mention him to anyone? Ha! How dare he? I don't believe he can tell people. But I still find it hard to believe that you guys have $20,000 in the bank. For a struggling couple like you two, that is extremely outstanding.
Oh, we weren't supposed to be here in the first place. Therefore, we have no debt to you. Of course, I am the one who is owed the money.
Hey! You owe my money! Coming back my money! Hey! Answer me!
David, you dare tell the security guard to stop us outside the wedding gate. How dare you do this to your brother's relative? Do you look like a human, David?
What? It's natural, poor, uneducated still want to join my wedding. If you bring money, wait outside the door to receive. As for participating in my wedding, it is impossible not to expect this from me. Without my permission, you and Leon don't even think about coming to my party. People at the bottom of society, even my brother, can't participate. Don't make me lose face anymore. I'll tell my brother to divorce you. You're going to ruin my wedding. Don't fantasize.
Fine. What would you like? Stay away from us. I thought it was. Goodbye. For good. You know, who are we sharing this quick supper with?
Who are you talking about? What the hell is that? Why did I receive an annulment text from my wife's parents?
Leon. Your family and especially your wife's parents. They specifically support your decision and say that they will not participate in your marriage because they have overheard our conversation. You're happy we won't bother you anymore, isn't that what you want? Oh, David, always so dramatic. Calling me a demon just because your precious wedding got ruined? Please, I didn't single-handedly sabotage it. It was a joint effort of unforeseen circumstances.
You know very well what you did, Mabel. You intentionally caused chaos and ruined the most important day of my life.
Intentionally? That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Things just didn't go as planned. But hey, accidents happen, right?
This was not an accident. You've always had it out for me. Admit it, Mabel, you've always been jealous of my happiness.
Jealous? Please, David. I couldn't care less about your happiness. And as for being jealous, well, let's just say Leon isn't as oblivious as you think.
What do you mean? Are you trying to turn Leon against me too?
No need, David. Leon knows exactly who you are. He can see through your facade. He doesn't need me to tell him anything. In fact, he refused to take your call earlier. He's done with your toxic attitude.
How dare you? You're twisting everything against me. You're nothing but a monster, Mabel, and you'll pay for this.
Save your threats, David. You can throw all the insults you want, but it won't change the truth. Maybe it's time for you to reflect on your actions instead of blaming everyone else for your problems.
We'll see about that, Mabel. This isn't over.
After the wedding was cancelled because the bride's parents informed friends and acquaintances of David's disdain for everything. It is said that David's colleagues were shunned because of his bossy attitude towards his loved ones. David has become lonely at work, and his soon-to-be wife has cut off all contact because she doesn't want to be involved with a lousy fiancé. As for us, we decided to travel with David's wedding money. This was a family vacation after my husband felt sad for his brother.
Where did you go, Luca? You haven't been home after the wedding yesterday. Did you stay at someone's house after the after party? My mother-in-law is coming back today. Isn't it about time to get home?
I'm at the airport right now.
What? Airport? What do you mean? Why?
I decided to get out of the States.
Wait a sec, what are you talking about? I don't get it at all. What do you mean? Explain to me so I can understand. Why are you at the airport?
I want to be with someone else after all. But I thought it'd be impossible as long as I'm in the States. It might just be better to go abroad.
What are you saying? I thought we just had our wedding done yesterday. I actually thought you're acting weird during the wedding too. Is that because you decided to go abroad and abandon me?
Well, that's pretty much it. It was such a waste of time to hold the wedding. But all the gift money is going to be useful at least. Maybe it was right to hold it.
What the hell? That's so cruel. Are you serious? Why do you need to leave me? If you had told me about it earlier, we could have been together. Why did you have to hold our wedding and then leave me?
It's more like a mistake, for real.
A mistake? What?
I was wrong to think about getting married to you. I definitely love my ex more than you.
What? Are you kidding me?
She's never left my conscience. I've always wanted to start over with her. Then she invited me to go abroad.
Huh? She did?
So I thought it was the perfect opportunity. So I'm taking this gift money with me and becoming someone overseas.
And we're gonna be millionaires.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're seriously messed up. If it's true, we've already got married to each other. What am I supposed to do?
I'm leaving everything to you. Do your best. It has nothing to do with me now. I'm gonna be happy with her.
You're being too irresponsible now. Isn't that too much? Eloping with your ex right after our wedding? I've never seen a scene like this even in a drama.
It was fate for me to be with her. You were just a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I only started dating you because I was depressed right after my ex left me. Even our marriage, I just thought I was at the right age. I didn't even like you enough to get married in the first place.
Okay, all right. I didn't expect you to say something like this right after the wedding. Ugh. Whatever. I'll be doing things on my own from now on. So don't ever text me again. I don't want to get in touch with you ever again.
That's my line. Well, good luck. We're gonna be so free and happy.
Whatever. I hope I never see you again.
Hey, what are you doing now? Where do you live?
Yes, who's this? You should know who I am.
It's me, your husband. How can you forget me?
What? My husband? Are you by any chance the dumb ex-husband that got back with his ex 6 years ago and caused me and my family a lot of trouble?
It's already been 6 years now. Time sure flies. And ex-husband? When did we get divorced?
We got divorced a long time ago. What do you want now?
I just got back to the States.
Huh?
Come and pick me up. You're free anyway, right?
What are you saying? I'm not free at all. Also, why do you think I would do anything for you?
You're free anyway, so come and pick me up. Your ex-husband came to see you. Aren't you happy?
No, we've got divorced 6 years ago, and we were married only for like a couple of days.
I'm sure you're not, but are you still living in my house?
Huh? Your house? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you're still living in the house we bought. That house is mine, right?
It's true that I'm still living in the house. So what? Don't come here. This house is already mine.
What? What are you saying? That's mine. Are you assuming that's yours?
Don't you dare come here. I already got remarried and living here.
Huh? What? Remarried? You're living in my house with another guy? Stop joking around. That house is mine. Get out.
What are you saying?
Don't live in that house without my permission. On top of that, with another guy? Don't mess with me. I'm gonna kick you out.
What are you saying? It's been mine for 6 years. You're the one who left the house on your own, right? What's wrong with me remarrying and living in the house?
I won't let you do as you like. I'm coming now.
You're trying to be tough. But you'll be screwed if you come here, okay?
You're the one who's gonna be screwed. Have you lived in the house since I left you? What a shameless ex-wife. I'm kicking you out, so get ready to leave.
Bring it on.
You trying me?
Whatever. I'll make you cry like a little baby. You're being so selfish that I don't even want to talk to you. I don't think you should come here. I recommend giving up. Later.
What the hell? Who is that big guy? He threw me on the ground.
I just introduced you to my husband, huh? My husband used to be a wrestler.
What? What is that? That's not fair.
Say anything you want. I told you not to come. I'm really glad that he had a day off today. It was satisfying seeing you on the ground.
Stop it. I'm beaten up. Aren't you worried about me a little bit? I got sent to the hospital.
Right after I got back.
That's because you broke through our window. Duh. It's not like we had time to call the cops. It was completely your fault. My husband and I just did what we could to protect our kids. You just paid for what you did.
Why am I beating up like this? That house is mine in the first place. My name should still be on the official documents, right?
I changed those so long ago.
Huh? Really?
Your parents paid for compensation and apologized to me 6 years ago. They let me have this house too, and they're even helping me pay the mortgage. So, yeah, it's mine.
So, the house is really yours now? Not mine? I got no place to live now.
Why did you think you had a place to live? You didn't even pay for it.
Ugh!
Idiot. Do you ever think before you do anything? You got nothing. Your family also disowned you a long time ago. That must be embarrassing for you.
I was supposed to come back and start everything over. How did this happen?
Well, you completely trespassed. I told you it's my house now so many times, but you didn't listen to me. On top of that, you broke through the window. Of course my husband was gonna do something about it.
But he didn't have to beat me up this much. The doctor said it'll take 3 months to be fully healed. I should sue you. If you don't want to get sued, pay compensation. I'm gonna settle everything with money.
Go ahead. I was gonna do the same thing.
Huh? What do you mean?
Sorry for you, but you're gonna get arrested. I already called the police and they're investigating.
What are you saying? Why am I getting arrested? I'm the victim here. You're mistreating me. I'm not insured too, so I paid everything on my own. Aren't you gonna compensate for that too?
Nah. There's no way I'm gonna do that. It has nothing to do with us. Why are you acting like the victim here? You broke through the window, literally breaking the window. That's completely a trespassing. You had a weapon with you. I'm glad my husband can deal with you. You deserved it.
How could you?
We did what we should. I don't care about you. Your ex left you, right? Why don't you go cry to her?
All right, I'll tell you my story honestly. I want to start over with you.
What?
She was such a bad decision. She was after my money and my savings. She used me and left me. She took all the money I had away from me, so I was struggling for these past few years. Finally, I saved up enough money to get back. So I wanted to start over with you.
Oh, yeah, that's surprising actually. That's such a funny story.
A funny story? Are you even listening to me?
But now it's too late. You're just paying for what you've done. Starting over with me? Stop joking around. You started all of this. I'm finally living happily now. I got no time to play around with you.
I'm just trying to start a new life. Getting back to the States to get my house back, start everything over from scratch.
I see, that's great. But there's nothing you can get back. All you got is a criminal record. You ruined your life on your own accord.
You're being mean. Are you abandoning me too? We even got married back then.
So what? That was the worst mistake I ever made. Don't ever try anything again.
Goodbye.
Trash. Don't ever text me again.
Evie blocked Luca in the end. She never got in touch with him ever again. Luca got arrested and couldn't pay for his bail. He ended up having a criminal record. His family has no intention of helping him. He couldn't get anyone's help and had to start his new life lonely. He lost every hope he had, but he deserves what he's done. Evie sold the house after that and moved with her family to somewhere else. Better not be close to someone like him.
Mom, I have something to say with you.
What? Why can you tlack with me by that attitude? It's too rude. I'm true when I didn't agree to let you come in our home at the first time my son took you home for the meeting.
Oh Mom, I'm just said by the normal tone, but this is text so we can hear my intonation.
No, it's as light as a day. You don't have to say with me any explanations.
I just want to ask you.
About what?
I heard my husband said that there is a meeting of our family. It's ceremony of your wedding with Dad. My husband said we will hold it like a big party.
We? Who are you to say we here?
I have married Jordan for 5 years, you daughter-in-law for a long time. Why can you say these words to me? It hurted me, Mom.
Hurt? What are you talking about? You are not deserved to receive the respect of me.
Okay, Mom, I won't talking about that anymore. But your wedding ceremony is a really important day for the family. I want to ask if I can help you. About preparing the food or buy some decorating items. I will help you with all of my potential.
What?
Why are you so surprised like that? Do you want me to go? Is there something I don't have that the rest of other wives have?
Haha, I am so surprised when you asked me that question, 'cause you didn't have the right to do that. But I will answer you because I don't want to see some ridiculous and funny story here. You know, I have three handsome and fantastic sons, and 2 out of the 3 have really excellent wives that they brought into my family. They all wear really expensive brand of clothes and have graduated famous universities. Also, their family is very rich that they can give them an apartment before they got married. But, look at you, see what you have? Nothing. I even have to buy a house for you and my son.
Mom, why can you decide to hate or love someone rely on their price of clothes? I just have never been the one who put all my money into what I wear. I guess the house my dad gave me is pretty simple compared to other house, but it has the good location that we can sell some agricultural products. And our business run excellent. Why don't you accept that?
What's even worse, agriculture. This is 4.0 era, you know. Why can you sell that? It can be compared to the job of my 2 great daughter-in-law. The lawyer and a doctor. You just a seller and you even haven't graduated. I know that your dad is a farmer. I'm sure he doesn't have a sense of culture or make enough money to be considered worthwhile in our world. I guess that he even doesn't know how to use a phone. That's funny to say to you.
Mom, why can you say that? It's true that my dad is farmer, but he is really a fantastic man. You can't talk about my dad with that unrespect words. My father works from the early morning to the late night, and he did that to help me and all of my sister were able to go to college. Even now, he is still working hard to make sure that my mom gets to go on all those dream vacations she's been wanting. I am not burst or flex anything, but it's the truth. I am so sad if you say those words about my dad. I know that you can evaluate by your opinion, but my father is a farmer, that job is not really bad at all. You shouldn't view a job in that way. I respect you, so please show me that you done that with my father either. My dad have a dream to manufacture agricultural products for the hunger. That's beautiful dream and he did it. He's a hero in my mind. Now he's a famous business in agricultural and the one who has the biggest garden in Texas.
Haha, stop talking nonsense, I don't believed. So you think you can call yourself a good wife like the rest of them because your dad is a good man? Haha, sweetie, please don't think that anymore, you crack me up. You lack all of the good qualities that the rest of my family has. You know that we are all teacher, doctor or police, lawyer, which is a very precious job. Not like you and your family. That's because why I don't like you and my son taking you to our home at the first meeting. You have the look or poor people and you even don't have any luxury clothes. You are like a 90 years old people. What's an ashamed?
Are you saying all of this because of something rude that I said to you before? Mom, I tried my best to kind to you and look up to you like my parents. Why you still treated me like this? That has nothing to do with this.
We're talking about your lack of wealth.
But Mom, why can you just look at a person by their money and social standard?
I can smell your lack of money from a mile away, and it's atrocious. I could smell you even if you use some luxury perfume or wear something expensive. You still look like a poor people. I can't understand why my son can love you and begged for accepting you. Although I agreed for 2 of you to marry, but it's not mean that I accept you and treat you like other. You have such boring history with your family that makes nasty smell impossible to get rid of.
I'm still not seeing the problem with what my family is like though.
Then let me spell it out to you, idiot. You are an embarrassment to my family. The way you smell, the way you dress indicate the fact that you didn't come from wealth. Moreover, you even ungraduated. I can accept that. We need a wife who has knowledge. I don't know why my son chose you. All of his sons have great wives, so what made him think that the rock like you was a gem? So confused.
I chose Mark because he is kind and have good quality. He is a down-to-earth type of person. He even told me he dreams about the normal life with the peaceful in the paddy field and some castle. He couldn't stand all the snobby people you'd hang out with, and he didn't want to live with that for the rest of his life. He too tired to always care about money and social standard. And I am the one who can heal him and help him feel better and chill. But I'm not saying that the others are worse off. All the other wives in this family are amazing to be around as well, but everyone is really kind, and they all were nice enough to get close to me. Even with me, I am just a normal girl. I think the reason is we have the same moral standard. Also, all of Mark's brothers fell really far from the tress as they don't come at me with all of these negative comments.
Are you saying that I am the one in the family that causing you trouble? You blame all to me. I think you are quite intelligent that you agree to do all thing like a maid for me. Stop talking nonsense before I change my decision. I have so much works to do, so don't bother me anymore. I'm surprised because you managed to stay right till the end of our engagement. And thank you for doing all the tasks at your best. I'm really appreciate it.
I'm so surprised when you can say that beautiful words. Not like before.
Not all of that. But I know that you are not fully worthless like I have thought before. Actually, my baby son told me to say this with you. If not, he won't give me any money. But I have to said that I'm very angry because you didn't do what I told you. I told that when you finished cooking, you should go home to get rid of the embarrass for my family. But you was there. Just how stubborn are you?
What are you talking about? I didn't feel like there was any reason for me to be embarrassed about anything.
You didn't remember that you dropped out of school. Your dad is a farmer. And you are a seller. That is a low-quality job. You're damaging our reputation just by being married to my son.
Actually, I'm not as big of an embarrassment when compared to you. Mom, but you're the only one that's heckling me over things like money and looks. Honestly, I don't mind getting berated by those complaints from you, but you've even started roping my daughter into it. I can't see it anymore, and today I decide to tell with you.
I am right to say about you. The unknowledgeable who has low social standard. You're too poor for me to stay here and have a conversation with me.
But I have to protect myself and also my family.
Judy, are you there? Answer me. No.
What are you going to talk?
There's one truth that I can't accept. You're the shareholder of the biggest company in the North? With 70% the shares? There's no way that's true.
Why can't you believe it? I'm actually the CEO of a fairly large company.
Stop saying all these lies to me. I'm not stupid enough to believe any of what you just told me.
Mom, stop treating me like that. I'm tired of explaining and begging you for accept me.
I heard that you donate for the charity of our state. The deputy mayor extremely respects to you. I'm so surprised. Now tell me truth. What you didn't reveal me until now.
Yes, Mom, that's me who donate $500,000 for the charity. But it's our traditional.
Traditional?
Yes, every year my dad hold the charity and then donate or do some volunteer work. Using our company's money, so we stand at the high ladder because of the mayor.
What? $500,000? Are you crazy? I can't believe that. Why would you use that money to buy some supercar or some luxury items? You are my daughter-in-law, so you have to give me money every month. I'm so proud of you. This morning when my friend told me that she saw you in the newspaper, I was shocked. Then I came home immediately to ask you. Unbelievable! So now, lend me the money. Some of your. But I'm curious about all money you have. I think I would receive your money. I will buy some luxury items.
No, Mom, why can you think about that?
Take responsibility to your action.
Responsibility? Why I have to take responsibility to you? There's no way I'm ever going to help you out with that attitude. You're not making any sense at all. You need to stop being so persistent. You're going to be even more hated if you keep going. You're an adult already. In the past you always keep harassing at me and consider me as a maid at this house. Now I have the responsibility to pay for you? What is ridiculous? Also, I have prepared to divorce, so then we won't have any relationship.
What? Divorce?
Yes, I can live in this family and have to chat with you every day like this. Although I truly love Jordan, but he can't protect me and change your attitude with me.
No, I will love you as Jordan did.
What? Why now you're changing your attitude?
Because you are not poor as I knew. Now you're the proud of all our family.
Mom, it's not the love for me, it's the love for my money. I decided, so I will do this. Jordan has accepted that. He wanted me to be free and don't have to stay in this house as a maid of you.
But.
My parents has the exported company and they're selling oats products.
But you even ungraduated. Why can you mange it?
I graduated high school in Canada and then I went to the highest rated school in US. It's Harvard.
You graduated from Harvard? You're not telling me the truth, aren't you? I thought that you were an uneducated idiot.
Everything I just told you is completely true. My husband knew all of this and he's my coworker when I have just graduated.
What? Oh, my stupid son, why he not tell me sooner?
It can't change anything. The true love will be felt and see clearly. Don't just care about only money. This just proves how terrible of a human being you are. It really doesn't matter if you have a postgraduate degree. You need to stop mocking and looking down on me right now. I'm telling this to all of you. I'm going to make you regret it. You know nothing about the love and respect for you relatives. All you care about is money and reputation. You didn't respect and care about anyone.
Oh, Judy, I am so sorry for what I have done to you. But I realize that anything can't change now. I am hurted you in the past and looked down on you. I am so embarrassed. Please forgiving me and stay at our home. I will fix all thing and let you see my effort.
No, Mom, it's over. I can accept and forgive to you, but it's not mean I can come back to that house and live like nothing happened. You're not my mother-in-law anymore. And the truth is that all the respect I left to you is lost. I know that Jordan loves me and tried to care about me. But it can't change my feeling when I was in that house. I tried to get on the good rapport with you, but it can't change anything.
Then Jordan and Judy divorced and Judy can live her life as entrepreneur and become the richest person in that state. Her old mother-in-law is regret about all and live with worry and sorry to her. Jordan is a good guy, so he soon find another girl, then they married and live happily. Judy wishes all the best for them and continues her work with no regret or anything.